Hi, welcome back to Lifestyle Chapter. If you're new to this channel, I welcome you to the family, and let's quickly tune into the recipe for today. That is the pepper steak stir fry recipe. These are the ingredients that I'm going to use for the recipe, fresh ingredients, and the spices that is going to help marinate the steak, and that is the steak that you're seeing over there. So you will love this pepper steak stir fry recipe, a restaurant quality beef stir fry you can make in less than 20 minutes. Very simple and fresh ingredients. So here I already prepped the ingredients, and it was left with the ginger, which I am trying to cut it into smaller pieces. I'm chopping this into smaller pieces, and I'll add it to the stir fry. So that is what I'm working on right now. I'm done chopping it, so I'll put them on a plate and then continue working on the cloves of garlic, which I'm going to crush as well, and then make sure they are cut into tiny pieces. I'm trying to make sure it is really chopped into tiny pieces, because I don't want it to be blended. I want it to be in the stir fry like that, which I like. But if you want to blend it too, that is okay. That is all right to do that as well. So I have those ingredients ready as well, and I now have my steak on the board. So now I can see that the grains are horizontal. Always you have to cut your steak across the grain. This way it helps it to be more juicier when you stir fry. So I'll be cutting them into strips. These are all done. I'll now transfer the steak into a bowl. And to that, I will add in some salt to taste. And I'll add half of the ginger chopped, and then half of the garlic crushed as well to it, and then also half of my cornstarch, and I have some all-pepper seasoning. That's the Old Bay seasoning, and the secret ingredient here is the sriracha, or if you have any hot sauce you can include it. I have some sesame oil, that is what I've added to it, and then half of my soy sauce. To that, I'll mix everything together to marinate well with the steak. So I'm making sure I marinate everything well with the steak. And then I'll set that aside. I'll get another bowl, and then I'm going to make my syrup for the stir fry. So I have my soy sauce, and I'm going to add in a pinch of brown sugar, about half teaspoon of brown sugar, To that, I'll add the rest of the cornstarch. And then some oil. As well as I add some water as well to dissolve the soy sauce, and also some black pepper. So I'll whisk everything together. This is what I'm going to use as a thinner for the stir fry. Now I have my pan on fire, which I'm going to pour in some oil, about 3 tablespoons of oil, and then I'm putting in the steak, the marinated steak. And I'll allow it to cook or fry till it's brown. In that way you see the juices around it. And I forgot to add in my paprika. I want it to be smoky, so I've added some smoked paprika to it, and I'm stirring everything up nicely. So I will stir, and this way you have to make sure your heat is on high heat. So as you can see, the juices of the meat is all around there. That means the meat is done. So I'll be pouring the meat into another bowl, and then I have my oil back into the pan where I'm going to saute all the fresh vegetables. I have the rest of the garlic and then the ginger in there, and I'm adding the onions as well. I'm going to saute this for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'll add in the bell peppers, the green bell pepper and the black bell pepper. See how beautiful the color is. I'll stir everything up together for about 1 to 2 minutes. I always want my vegetables to be crunchy. I don't want it to be soft. That makes it more delicious. And I've added the beef or the steak to it. Into that, I will just stir everything up together. This is how easy and simple this recipe is. So I make sure I stir everything well for everything to incorporate well. And to that, I add the syrup that I made. This is going to help it thicken a little bit. So I will stir it up nicely for it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And I'll add in some salt to taste, because I felt that the salt wasn't enough. If you have any bouillon powder, you can add that to it. And I'll allow it to cook for about 2 minutes. See how beautiful this recipe is looking, and it's so easy and simple to make. Look at that. We are all done, and this is ready to be served. Why choose takeout when you can enjoy this delicious stir fry in the comfort of your own home? So lovelies, I'm going to add in my rice, which I'm going to serve it with it. Look how beautiful and colorful the stir fry is looking. I can't wait to sit down and enjoy it well. I hope you try this recipe and I tell you, you will love it. It takes 15 minutes and you are done. You don't have to take time or do anything else. It is so easy and simple to make. I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe and I believe you try this. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.